1, 2, 3, 4.
Filled with awe and fright, see Jurassic right, bathed in amber light. See Jurassic right, see Jurassic right, right. See Jurassic right, right. See Jurassic right, right. See Jurassic right, see Jurassic right, see Jurassic Park.
Hey everyone, this is I'm in video. This is
you're editing this. This is your show.
No, I'm having fun. This is not Glinda. But I mean in this costume. Anyway, this is the most scandalocious episode of See Jurassic Right yet, or See Wicked Right. And my guest today is Amanda Goodness, aka Elphaba Throp from Drinking the Kool-Aid.
I'm wicked.
I also like the implication that Elphaba has a podcast called Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Oh my gosh, literally. It's why can't I say it? Elphaba? Elphaba Throp's podcast, Drinking the Kool-Aid. Check it out, okay? If you hear two annoying bitches that are not witches, just keep going, keep listening. It's fine.
Your name, Elphaba Throp, is mostly just said by Ariana Grande. Elphaba Throp.
Yeah.
There's that one, I sent you that reel of that woman, like, being Ariana Grande, like, trying to pronounce her name.
Oh, yeah. And
Elphaba Throp.
She does so good.
Elphaba Throp.
Doesn't a teacher say it?
Elphaba. Yeah,
Elphaba Throp. I feel like someone says that, like a teacher.
Yeah, that's the thing in movies where people are just saying people's names a lot more.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good name.
It is a good name.
It's a good name.
Yeah, we're talking about Wicked. I mean, if you're listening to this and you're not watching it, I mean, watch it.
I mean, my skin looks like I got seasick on a cruise ship.
You're a pure radium girl now.
It's not the best makeup job that I could have done, but it is all I had.
You look gorgeous, darling.
Thank you.
And yes, I am Glinda.
Yes.
Ariana Grande. I've got my blonde wig on.
You look
I got
stunning.
the crown. And again, we're a little public access today. I did drop the crown and it did cut my nose right before we started filming. So, you know.
Yeah, if anyone wants to know, this crown is fucking heavy.
It did not defy gravity.
No. It defied gravity onto your nose.
Yeah.
Steven's like in my bathroom and he just was like, the crown just fell and now I'm bleeding. And I was like, what?
We're off to a good start. We are Temu Gravity.
Yeah.
We're Temu Wicked. We have Elphaba and Glinda at home.
Mm-hmm, They're tied up somewhere in a basement.
Oh no, we've taken it out.
What?
Look, we're going to get into a little bit of our Wicked history, Wizard of Oz history, and obviously this movie, part 1. This is coming out For Good, which I really love that title.
So good.
But I do want to say that when I got here this morning, you just walked across the street in your Elphaba costume.
Yeah.
And just like truly gasped. And then, you ended up terrorizing the neighborhood a little bit.
Because, first of all, it took me a million years to get into this costume this morning. And also the green situation, I had to start early, okay? There was no, like, you coming here and then me starting then because it would have taken me an hour.
Question, though. Did you put the makeup on first or did you get into the dress first?
Stupidly, I put the makeup on first.
I
did not anticipate the dress not getting on properly, so.
I mean, you heard me, like, making so many sounds in your bathroom trying to put this dress on.
The grunting that I was hearing, I just heard, I was like, I'm just going to stay in here.
Look, my carapace is not the same dimensions as Ariana Grande. I'm sorry.
It's not?
No,
You're so petite.
I mean, we probably have the same boobs and the same butt, but like, you know what I mean? But just the carapace. I want to keep referring to it as carapace, abdomen. Is that maybe?
I like carapace better, to be honest.
Just like I'm Glinda, but like a spider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Spider Glinda.
Absolutely. And do you want to tell the people what we have here?
Oh, wait. But you terrorized you didn't terrorize one of your neighbors.
Oh, yeah. My neighbor was outside and I decided to walk behind her car. So when she was about to back up, she just saw me instead. And I was just standing there looking like a little witch.
If you were Nessa, it's like you get run over and then you have the shoes underneath your car.
That would have been, see?
Has anybody done, you know how people have like a trunk where they put like a limb hanging out we're recording this during spooky season.
I've seen it.
Like, but if you have the ruby slippers.
I've seen it with the striped stockings and everything.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yes, we have the Grimmery, the original.
Yeah.
Original prop from the film. Thanks, John.
He actually personally delivered this to us.
Yes, he said, "You know what? I'm going to support your Temu Wicked, but I will not, for legal reasons, endorse it at all." Like, just know that he wants to do a collab post.
He does,
but he can't.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe after the movie comes out.
Like, we'll invite him as a collaborator, but he might not accept right away. We don't know.
The saddest thing in the world is if they showed the collab request. Do they show the collab request publicly? Like, just sitting there? That would be so sad.
No, they don't. Thank God, because let me tell you, I have some just waiting in the wings for people to accept.
He's just like, well, the Jonas Brothers have 1,000 collab requests from Amanda Goodness.
A lot of people don't accept the request, but it's okay.
It's so easy. I always tell people, look, it's less work. You're adding visibility. I really am being Glinda right now. Like, it'll just be easy,
Yeah, it would, but
just listen to the wizard. He said to do a collab post.
That's right.
For his fascism.
Otherwise, I'm going to open this damn Grimmery and I'm going to curse you.
But yes, the Grimmery was a great grift.
Great grift.
You know what? The wizard Jeff Goldblum was doing a real grift in this. M from That's Why We Drink was so kind enough. I mean, it's gorgeous.
That was such an amazing gift.
And it opens up in two different ways. So we got this way, and then we have this way.
And there is literally a video of us opening this and didn't even realize, but timed perfectly to the spot in the movie.
Oh, yes. That was nuts.
That was crazy.
Yes. So, we had a little Wicked Part 1 watching party.
It was amazing. It was so fun.
Yeah. You and I, Em and Cassidy came, and we ate pizza.
Drank some drinks, sang some songs, danced a little.
Cried a little.
Cried a lot, actually.
At some point, you were on the floor.
I was.
With my scepter, my wand.
I was singing Popular.
Ball gown.
If you can't see it.
Ball gown. That's what I forgot.
Steven, a.k.a. Galinda, is trying to use her magic powers.
Gown.
Ball gown.
Popular. I believe I mentioned that I watched, there is a full-length commentary that Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande do together.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you're a big commentary person, but
I am.
It's insane. Like, it's insane that two main actors like that don't have to do that. Like, I know people that work in behind the scenes. This is like stuff they're like trying to get in between people doing their job.
Yeah. So it's them like watching the movie or?
Yeah, watching the whole movie. It is literally, imagine sitting in the living room with your two besties, like, and then just them commenting along for like most of the movie. Like, I would say the parts where they're the most quiet are like when like Ariana Grande is truly just like complimenting Cynthia to the point of like Cynthia's like, all right,
she's like shut up.
She's like, all right, or, because she's British, so she's just very like, not used to like I feel like British people, that's my I was like living in the UK where it's like British people don't like it when you're nice,
Oh, yeah.
And so Cynthia's just very self-deprecating and very funny, but they're both I'll pepper it in as we're talking about the movie. But yeah, it was like genuinely like a really good commentary. Like,
I want to watch it.
It's literally just like on the iTunes version, and I'm sure the Blu-ray and stuff, but like I feel like I would advertise that. That's such a huge thing. Like, literally your two actors will take the time to actually sit down and comment on the movie, and like they start crying a little bit here or there.
It is probably also like they love it too. Like, they love what they put out, and they love it. It was a passion project. So
yeah, it feels like they really took ownership of it in a way that I feel like I haven't seen actors do in a long time. Where they're like, oh, we got some like song producing credit because we like helped like with the mix of like the Defying Gravity, or just stuff like that, where they would get people involved or be like, hey, wait, this line from the musical was cut. Do you think we can try it? Like, do you think we could put this part back in?
I appreciate that, to be honest. As a musical theater kid, I think that the fact that they wanted to stay true to the original musical, like, so important to me.
Well, that's a great transition because, you are a musical kid.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a couple Wicked for Good trailer reactions, but I feel like people need to know that you were in Wicked.
Well, I wasn't in Wicked. I did in my theater camp.
I mean, that counts.
As a 15-year-old.
You had to learn everything and perform it in front of people. I feel like that counts.
I was a child, though, so not very good. I'm not saying that children can't be talented, but, I wasn't the most incredible.
I mean, I've seen a child's play version of Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I was also in that in camp.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen a sixth grader version of that.
Yeah.
That musical. And so I'm like, this shit rocked.
Kind of like that.
I was like, honestly, that's how I would want to watch most musicals if I'm like a little unsure. I'm like, I'll just watch the sixth grade version
You'll watch
first.
Into the Woods Junior.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I was trying to think of another one. What's the Barbara one? Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
There we go.
Love Sweeney Todd.
But yeah, what's your musical? Do you remember your like first musical or like, because I know you also saw Wicked as well too.
Yeah, my first musical I ever saw or ever did.
Or just ever, but I mean both, yeah.
The first one I ever saw on Broadway, I believe, was The Lion King, if I'm remembering correctly.
I think me too.
I feel like most people is The Lion King, honestly.
It's like parents are like, what can we take you to? Okay, yeah. Lion King, great.
Yeah. But the first time I like realized I wanted to do it was I think I was like, I must have been 8 or 9, and I saw like a high school production of something.
Oh, cool.
And I think it was Aida. I'm not sure. But I was just like looking at them being like, wow, that just seems incredible. Like I want to be up on stage like singing and dancing. Like that's, I don't know, it just like changed my world. And then when I was like 10, the high school, one of the high schools in my area was doing Oliver Twist.
Okay.
And they were looking for children to be the orphans. So
in your orphan material?
Yeah. Yeah. So I auditioned and it was like the first time I ever like actually had to like learn and perform a song in front of people.
Whoa.
And I got cast as one of like the 8 children in the show. And like
so cool.
There was like hundreds of kids that auditioned for this. Yeah. Wow. And then after that, I literally like my whole world was changed. And I was like, that's it. I'm a performer. Here I am.
Yeah, maybe our paths diverged because one of the first, because I did like a couple musicals as like a little kid. But the most embarrassing, maybe this is what deterred me. Now I'm like, wait, maybe this is what deterred me. So it was a Peter Pan musical and I played one of the Lost Boys, but I was the skunk. Like literally had a tail on like a wire and so like bounced behind me.
Honestly, that seems fun.
You're the skunk, and it's just like we're following the leader like that was the extent of and then there was a clowns musical. Right?
Clowns?
Yeah, it was a clowns musical, but I was dressed up as a farmer. I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah, again, horrible trauma buried
I was
deep
gonna
inside.
say, I just don't think you did the right shows.
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, if I had seen this I don't know if I would have been ready for this in 2003, right? Wicked came out in 2003, the musical.
I saw it on Broadway when I was 14, which was, 2005 or 6?
Yeah, around there. Or yeah maybe
But I think it was already out by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so did you hear about Wicked first because of the book? And because I know your cousin loves Wizard of Oz.
My cousin Robbie loves The Wizard of Oz more than anything in this entire world since he was literally a baby.
So did he tell you about Wicked or was that just like kids on the schoolyard,
I think just like being in the Broadway scene. I mean, even if you're not in the Broadway scene, really, like in theater.
I remember when it came out.
Yeah, everyone's heard of Wicked. Every single person in the entire world had heard of Wicked before the movie came out. I would go as far as to say.
Yeah, I mean, again, I had heard of it and like knew that it was, the untold story of the Wicked Witch of the West and of Elphaba, and then the two Kirsten Chenoweth and Adele Dazeem. Idina Menzel. Like I knew like those things about it. Like that was the extent that I knew about it.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. That's what most people.
That's about all you
knew.
need to get started.
Yeah.
But then so then you see it then. You see it when you're 14.
It definitely did not come out. Yeah, it came out years and years before because I didn't see the original cast.
Okay.
So it had to have come out around probably 2003.
Do you remember who you saw it with? Because I noticed listening to the commentary that they said a ton of people in the movie have played Elphaba and Glinda like in different productions like around the world.
Yeah.
Which I thought was like I was like, that must be a surreal thing. Like if you're like into that where you actually know all the people who played it in different runs. I believe the Glinda's mom was a Elphaba or a Galinda.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, stuff like that. I'm like, that's so cool. That's so...
The only Galinda that I want to say is the one I saw. I can't fully remember. I think I saw Laura Bell Bundy as Galinda, who also is the original Elle Woods in Legally Blonde the musical.
Oh, cool.
She's so fucking good in everything she does. But obviously, like, kind of similar roles almost.
Yeah,
that you have to play. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, but I can't remember what Elphaba I saw. It's just like when I was 14, I appreciated it, but I don't think I appreciated it enough.
Yeah.
And I would love to go see the musical again.
I mean, that would be so much fun to go see it, you know, especially because I've been saving the second half for the movie.
Yeah.
So then it'd be nice to have seen both movies and then go see the play or the musical in its entirety. So then it's like, oh, I get to see. That's why I haven't wanted to listen to part 2 yet, you know, just of the musical version. Because it's like, I don't want to hear half the original or half the original, half the movie. I want to like, anyway, this is why I'm getting diagnosed with OCD, like genuinely working on it right now. Like that was like a thing where when I was a kid, like reading the Harry Potter books originally, I read the first 4 when I was a kid. And then I moved to London and was like, I'm going to read them all. So then I read all 7 and then I reread 5, 6, and 7 so that I read them an even number of times.
Okay, well.
Can't let the demons in. So I don't step on a crack. Yeah, so then you see it as a kid, and then you're like, oh shit, they're making a movie.
Oh, when I found out they were so I am very wary of musical like adaptations because most of them, not most of them, but a lot of them are really bad. Like Dear Evan Hansen was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life, but I love the stage production.
Is that the one where he's like CGI'd to be like a 12-year-old or something?
Yeah. When they could have, like, Ben Platt, I love you, but like they could have just cast a regular like 16-year-old for that role, not a 35-year-old. You know what I mean? Like, come on. So that was trash. Honestly, Mean Girls, I did not like it.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Did not like it. I was very upset about it, just because I'm sorry, like. The movie, Lindsay Lohan, like that's just utter perfection. Let's not, and not to say that everyone in the movie wasn't talented. It just like it wasn't for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why I'm almost like mad at people for like quote unquote hiding Wicked from me for this long because I just because I was thinking about this on the way here that I was actually on a musical podcast where one person, my buddy Kaveh, hates musicals, and then Lindsay Ellis, who was the co-host for a long time, loves musicals, and it was just like that eternal battle.
So is it just them yelling at each other the whole time?
Essentially. But I was a guest, and you know what musical I picked?
What?
The South Park movie.
The fuck?
I mean, it is more of a musical than I think we said in one of the trailer breakdowns, that it is more of a musical than the Disney animated movies. Like those don't count as musicals. Like I feel like it might be a gateway.
Wait, what do you mean the South Park? Are you talking about the Book of Mormon?
No, bigger, longer, and uncut. Like the original style where like Satan and Saddam Hussein are lovers.
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, blame Canada. Like it won an Oscar.
I mean, it is a musical. You're not wrong.
Yeah, but it's just, one of those things where I feel like what I really enjoyed about Wicked, what I've been enjoying about Wicked so much is all the themes and like, I think I said before, I'm like, this story is so cunty where it's just like people poking fun at like this kind of reality that everyone has like bought into, where it's like, there's such a sincerity to like when they're saying shiz and you're like, that's the dumbest name ever. And it's like Wicked knows that it's stupid. Yeah. Like that's the point. Like,
but then like you can make funny little like other things out of it. Like, oh, shiz.
Yeah, no, totally. Or, the language, fantabulous, scandalocious and fantabulous. Like all of that language is so fun, Galindified.
Yeah, yeah. Which honestly pisses me off when he says that in the movie because What do you mean? She's only hot to you now because she was Galindified?
He's going to take off the glasses and do like the 10 things I hate about you. Like,
stop it. Like not 10 things I hate about you. It's she's all that.
She's all that. Excuse me.
When they're like, you're hot now. She took off her glasses and put down her ponytail.
Yeah. What was the Not Another Teen movie?
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just like, because I guess for me, musicals growing up it's funny because my dad actually did like musicals. So he would make us listen to them in the car. He had a musicals phase, but it was like Old Man River, like Showboat and like
Old Man River.
Like
I fucking love Showboat.
I mean, yeah, I feel like maybe it's been embedded in me, but I don't know, maybe because my dad was into it. I was like, I'm not going to be into it, you know?
Yeah.
But my dad is so straight. So it was like such a weird phase where he like, that's not true. He's very metrosexual, which was like a thing that people said about construction worker dads in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad is basically Jeff Goldblum a little bit. Like Jeff Goldblum who works out.
Would love to meet your father.
Oh, no.
I've said this to you multiple times.
Oh, no. But yeah, like, and Phantom of the Opera, I feel like my dad listened to a lot. I don't know. I think I just couldn't, I think because I like music so much where it's not people just telling a story. So I think that's why I first didn't get into musicals. But then this is like, oh my God, the themes and like the feeling behind it is so insane.
I've been telling you this though, like a lot of musicals have a lot of really interesting themes that maybe people don't pick up on just because they're like, ooh, music, cool, love it. But most musicals have like very serious themes to it behind the lights and the flashy costumes and everything, you know? Yeah.
But like, I feel like that's part of the appeal for you is it is getting to like talk about this stuff in a way that's like fun and, just not boring.
Yeah.
Not self-serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe that is like I feel like a block for a lot of people is that it's like, how can you talk about, like the Rent thing, it's like, how can you talk about this serious thing in such a fun way? And it's like, yeah, but that's like part of life,
I mean, prime example, Hairspray, right?
Which
like Hairspray. Oh,
see, we're look, listeners, like drop the like good musicals thing in the comments. Like Hairspray is something like number one. And then,
and honestly,
Jesus Christ Superstar, speaking of Cynthia.
Well, Jesus Christ Superstar is Cassidy's favorite musical. I have never seen it.
Okay.
I've never seen it. My co-host literally loves that musical. She talks about it all the time. She can sing every word to every song.
That's right.
And I'm like,
mentioned it.
And it's the one that I just like have never, I don't know. I've never taken the time to watch for some reason. I don't know why.
I think my dad had a vinyl record of it.
Wow.
And I think it's in my like vinyl pile from my family.
That's crazy.
That, the Dead Kennedys, and Elton John.
Okay. Eclectic.
Yes, very eclectic. But yeah, so when did you see this part one for the first time?
I saw it, actually, I did not go for a whole week after the movie came out because I was very serious about if I watch this movie for the first time in the theater and I hear a fucking little kid like being loud and annoying, I hear people singing, or I also have like this problem with noises. Like I have misophonia to the nth degree. So when I'm in a movie theater, if I hear people eating or chewing or like it's hard for me. So that also is like a factor that I was like, I can't go opening night. Like I can't go at night when all these people are going to be there. People that don't have movie theater etiquette pisses me off.
Yeah.
And people that also just like don't appreciate, like I knew people were going to go that don't appreciate the musical.
Yeah.
So they're going to sing or whatever. Like they're going to be annoying. I don't know. So I went with my friend Kate at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, like a week after the movie had come out. And it was the best moment of my life. Me and Kate sat there. I mean, the second, I can tell you exactly the moment that I like really started bawling my eyes out for the first time was the second Cynthia Erivo starts singing The Wizard and I.
Yeah.
It's the part when she was like running into the field.
Yeah.
I started bawling and I was like, oh, this is the best movie of my life already. I already know.
Yeah. No. I mean, even this last time when we watched it together, that was like, oh, like, I feel like, and we'll probably talk about this, but it's like you go through like in the year since this movie has come out, I feel like I've gone through phases where it's like, I'm only listening to popular. Yeah. I'm only listening to like Sentimental Man. I'm only listening to Defying Gravity. Like you get into a mode where you're like, oh wait, this is actually the best song in the movie. Or like this is the one that is like I'm really responding to right now.
I love them all so much. It's so hard to pick, but I love I'm Not That Girl so much. Like I would probably say that's like my favorite one.
Okay.
In part one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that hit me on my drive down because I re-listened to the soundtrack on the way down here.
Yeah.
It was funny because I rewatched it with commentary last night, but it's like and then when we watched it together, it's like I forget that the soundtrack isn't like the movie 1-to-1.
Yeah.
You know? So it was like, okay, like, and then actually appreciating then like all the little cuts and things they made to make it like work on like when you're just belting it out on the freeway driving down.
I've told you this before, I think, but people were so pissed at the way the movie did Defying Gravity.
Oh, really?
Because obviously in the regular musical, it's more like the song, like it just goes the whole song.
Yeah.
And like there's that one tiny part that is in the normal musical too where she goes like, Elfie, just say you're sorry.
Yeah.
And like they talk a little bit, like a very, very little bit, but all of those long pauses where she's like jumping around, she's flying the broom. People were so mad that they chopped it up like that and they made it like a 15-minute scene.
Sure.
And I just have to say, I completely disagree.
Yeah.
I thought it was phenomenal. And I thought that the way that they did all that and they kind of dragged it out more just made that ending that much more powerful.
Yeah, and I think the kid part is necessary. I feel like I was
people hate that part and I don't get it.
Like I just feel like you just kind of need that to like square the circle or whatever you want to call it. Like, I feel like it makes it all kind of lock in of like what this moment really means and like the reclaiming your power. Like, you know what I mean? Like and healing your inner child and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, it's weird to say things are on the nose in a musical. Like it's all on the nose, but that's the fun part about it.
Yeah.
But like that worked for me also. And I think, like going back and forth between more recently watching the movie and then listening to it, I was like, yeah, but when you're watching the movie, you want to have it drag out like that. But then you have it when you're in the car, you can,
that's why they have the soundtrack version, which doesn't have all that drag out, like the scenes, because then you wouldn't be hearing anything, obviously. But yeah, people that are like, they're like, I can't believe they chopped up Defying Gravity. I'm like, honestly, fuck off. Like, it made it so much more powerful, in my opinion. And it just made me like, I was like, I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait until this part, like the climax of the song. Like, I can't wait. And then it just like hit, you know?
No, I think, it was David Sims from Blank Check, where he's just like, all movies need to end the way, like, all movies should just end the way Wicked ends.
Yeah.
It's like part one, where you're just like timpani, boom, 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 like soaring above a sky, like, it's God. So good. I feel like we should do a crown and hat check-in. We've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Listeners, viewers, I should say.
Listeners and viewers, the hat is still on. The crown is still on.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
We're doing good.
Again, I don't know how you do Halloween on Drinking the Kool-Aid where you're wearing costumes for a month, because I just feel like right now it's like trying to get very relaxed. But you know what? This is actually very comfortable. Honestly, I should just do all podcasts like this.
I was going to say, actually, I can see, I'm just like looking at you out of the corner of my eye and you definitely look like you're too nervous to move.
I'm getting comfortable. I just don't want to rip the wig off because it's a good wig. It served me well. This wig is, I wore this. This was also my Ellie Sattler wig to Comic-Con.
Perfect. And it's so versatile. You could do anything with it, really.
It's called the Rachel.
Like Friends?
Friends, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
That's what this wig has been nicknamed. But I've worn this wig so much for different outfits that several people at Comic-Con recognized me, like, not only is that Steven, but that's the outfit that, like, that's the wig that Steven.
They're like, that's how they know you, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shout out Gabe, shout out Katrina. Like, truly, they were like, oh, that's Steven, like, over there. Like, this is my, I'm doing like a Freddie Mercury thing.
Yeah, no, I love it. I support it.
Freddie Mercury, Glinda.
Honestly, you look good blonde too.
Thank you.
So
that's what I mean, again, one of my other favorites, Kate Winslet, because she has the brown brows and the blonde hair. Like, that's always a nice look.
Yeah, well, that's what I fucking had. And I would get shit talked all the time when I would dye my hair blonde.
I believe you. You should go back to it. Although I do love this, like, we should talk about, your outfit is snatched. Like, holy shit. Like, you have, like, the perfect hair going down.
Yeah, listen, is this an expensive costume? Absolutely not. Is it movie accurate? Not really, but I think it's pretty good.
No, I didn't, I wasn't going to go for the like $200 like tailored version. This is, this was like a $70 dress?
This is like a Ruby's Halloween costume.
I will. I mean, maybe I'll just wear this on Halloween.
I love it personally.
I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween yet, but
I don't either, to be honest.
This is our Halloween.
But that's why I've been dressing up on my podcast and now Steven's podcast, because I love to dress up and I want every fucking excuse in the book to do it.
I know there's so many good outfits in this movie. Maybe we'll take a rank at what our favorites are.
Oh, we can do that.
But yeah, so this story is again, I feel like if you've been watching for this long, you know what Wicked is, but it is what I found so fascinating. I'm curious of like when you first were watching it or just why you like the story so much. But like what really surprised me, because I think even when we were all hanging out watching it, I was like talking to Em, I was like, oh, what was really cool about this story was that, oh, it's not like, a Breaking Bad or a Mad Men where you're learning about how like a nice dude turned shitty and being like, look how deep it is. Like he got destroyed and this is like the dark path he had to take. Like what I like about Wicked is that it's a person who is actually good and everyone else is saying is bad.
Yeah.
And that perception of it. And then like that duplicity of our society that is always like, basically, objectifying people and othering other people and all that stuff that you don't understand.
Well, that was a big reason why because I know how the musical is and how it ends and all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So watching it for the first time in the movies, I already knew it was going to happen. And that's why when she runs out into the field in The Wizard and I, and she's like, and I'll stand there with the wizard doing things I never felt. And then she's like, there's going to be a crowd of people lined up and they're all going to be cheering for me and all this stuff. I was fucking bawling my eyes out because I'm like, oh my God, yes, they're going to be cheering for you, but not in the way, like they're going to be cheering your name, but not in the way that you want them to.
Yeah.
It's going to be because they want you dead.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like I was just like crying so hard because I was like, she doesn't even know.
Ugh.
Elphaba doesn't even know what's going to happen. And all she wants is like people to love her and like to be like people to like her and so, and accept her for who she is. And they just do the opposite. And it just makes me so sad.
Yeah. No, that's why Fiero is so interesting, because it's like, for the record, I am shallow and brainless or whatever. But it's like, no, he actually is the only person who is kind of seeing.
He's the only person who sees her for who she is.
Yeah. And I also like that idea as a concept of like, there is the reality that people are telling you is true about this world that, we should like animals shouldn't teach anymore. And we need to like now start putting them in cages. And it's like, wait, why? Like, why does this person get to, like, I noticed this time also speaking the Grimmery in one short day. I'm like, wait a minute. He's just saying Omaha. Like,
Omaha.
And I'm like, this piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's just like
Omaha, Nebraska. And is that where she's from Kansas.
But the idea of like the Midwest and everything and how he's originally from there and flew over here, flew to Oz.
No, he's literally he's just a fucking liar. He's a lying piece of shit. And it pisses me the fuck off. And he has no power. And even you have no real power. You have no real power. But yeah. Ball gown. But yeah, just, I don't know, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
And honestly, like it's relatable. Like I can relate. Like I have a very unique personality, I would say. And sometimes people don't understand it.
But fuck them.
I know. And I agree. Because like, I'll be like, oh, I was obviously kidding, right? When I say something. And they're like, oh, well, I just thought you were being a bitch. And I'm like, I literally was laughing, and I'm like, why would I say that? Seriously, like, come on.
That was like another part of the commentary that was very fun, where like, again, Cynthia's very self-deprecating, very like, just kind of, not she. I think she's probably a type of person who isn't like, I don't know. It's just that thing where she's just like commenting on the thing and telling stories where Ariana was just like, you were so beautiful and you were so beautiful and you were so amazing. And I cried and it was sacred. And we were all holding space for you and everything. And
do they bring up the space again?
And just the things of like, wait.
Hold my finger.
Oh.
Hello.
Wait, I forgot how to do it.
They hold space like this, Steven. Oh, my gosh.
Forgot about that.
He doesn't even understand how you hold space, guys. Okay.
Toss, toss.
Toss, toss.
That's what I do. And that's Glinda's thing of when she's overwhelmed, she just goes, toss, toss.
Toss, toss.
Toss, toss. But they didn't mention that though. Wait, can we do that again?
Now you
God,
get
that was
it.
such a good press tour. That totally
so
brought me all back to all their videos and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's such an accomplishment that they like took the time to record this commentary.
Well, also, not to stray away from the movie itself, but Dancing with the Stars last night, they did Wicked Night, and they had Cynthia, Ariana, and Johnny Bailey.
Whoa.
Not in the ballroom.
Okay. I was
but
like, wow.
They made videos for Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, wow.
So they were like...
It's still a commitment.
Yeah, they were like, congratulations, like Dancing with the Stars doing this. Like, thank you so much for wanting to, bring our story to the dance floor. And like, and then like every once in a while, like they would come out and talk about a specific song that the next dance was to just like Johnny Bailey came out before Dancing Through Life.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But Jonathan, the director, was one of the judges.
Oh, geez, wow. That's a full integration.
It was crazy.
Full on NBC Universal integration.
It was genuinely insane. Bing. And really, really good.
But the thing that was funny that Ariana, like, I think Cynthia or something was like joking and they were making fun of something, and then Ariana's like, but I'm kidding, of course. So it's like, like that type of personality where,
she just is Glinda.
Yeah. But that these moments where like there's the type of person who can say things and know that people know they're joking, and then other people who are like, well, no, wait, I don't know that you don't know, like, I don't know. It's just an interesting moment. It's really funny. Cause Cynthia was very like just self-deprecating but I mean, also being like very sweet. And again, everyone was just being like, oh, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful. He was so gorgeous, like.
It's also like a very big responsibility to take on to become the Elphaba Throp. Like, I don't know. I feel like because so many people have done it on Broadway in the past, you know what I mean? And now you are becoming the one that everyone is really going to know.
Yeah.
Like, even more so from Idina Menzel, who obviously is the OG, but like Cynthia Erivo is Elphaba to like pretty much everybody in the world.
Yeah.
And so it's, in my opinion, I think that's a little bit of a bigger deal than like Galinda. Because it's like I don't know, you're just like, you're the one that sings Defying Gravity. Like you have this moment. So like, it's just such a big deal that I understand. I feel like I understand why she's being a little self-deprecating, because she's kind of like, okay, so many people have done this before me, and I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean the movie is about Elphaba.
Yeah,
like if it's like the difference between like in Star Wars, like the main character in the original movies is Luke Skywalker, but like Princess Leia is basically like a smidge down. Like Galinda's character.
Sort of. I would say Luke is even more so than.
Even more, you mean like Wicked is more of a two-hander?
I would say that. I think, and
because I don't know anything about part 2 yet.
I was gonna say even.
So there's more to come. I mean, we go back and listen to the trailer analysis. There was some juicy bits. Again, Amanda doesn't want to spoil it for me.
There's a lot more Galinda stuff in the second one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, it's just interesting to like, hear again, like the ownership example of it's really fun.
Yeah.
As far as like because the thing that I found interesting, again, like listening to the commentary, was that there was a lot added to Wicked as far as like explaining things. Is that something like for this, were you excited when they're like, oh, we're showing, like, was there stuff like that in the movie where like, oh, cool, I'm glad they elaborated on that or like told more about that?
This is also like a controversial opinion, I feel like, because so many people were saying stuff like that the movie didn't show their friendship form. Like they were like, oh, they were just best friends. And I was like, did you not watch the movie? Because they did show it. Like they showed exactly what happened. They showed how Elphaba, or how Galinda invited Elphaba to the Ozdust ballroom, gave her the hat, even though obviously it was not meant to be a nice thing, but Elphaba didn't know that.
Yeah.
Elphaba then goes to Madame Morrible to say, hey, I want Galinda in the class. so that's her being like, okay, I'm
The next
extending
step,
this
yeah.
to be like, we're friends now because you gave me this hat and like whatever. Madame Morrible comes to the Ozdas ballroom, gives Glinda the wand, says, oh, you can thank your friend Elphaba. That's when Glinda's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a bitch.
Yeah,
and
Glinda,
like, actually, she's a good person and
Yeah,
maybe we should be friends.
Yeah.
And then the whole 10-minute dance in the Ozdas ballroom, like, people don't like that scene either. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. And I think that just really shows their connection in that moment and how it forms. And then all of Popular, like, I don't know. I saw it. I saw the friendship form.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's music. I mean, there is a through line, but it's also like, yeah, isn't the point of musicals that there's development during the songs that are telling the story?
Well, here's the thing. The stage production, the whole thing is around 2.5, 3 hours, the whole thing. This movie is like 6 hours, right, in total. So for people to be like, oh, I just didn't see the friendship in the movie. I'm like, okay, well, in the musical, it's even shorter. So it's like 2 seconds and you just have to like be like, yeah, they're best friends now.
Well, and also like in No One Mourns the Wicked, and like Ariana was talking about this in the commentary, where it's just like you can see Glinda fighting with herself even during that song.
Yes.
So then that like primes you that there's this like great tragedy, and then just the little snapshots that they show, and I knew her and like all that stuff. Like that primes you so that when you are getting to, you know, in this musical, like getting to see their development to becoming friends, like it's already like imbued with all this feeling. So I think that like what is this feeling?
Yeah, literally.
Love, gay love.
You guys should kiss actually because you're in love.
Now kiss, now kiss, now kiss.
But you know what I am really looking forward to actually for you is that once you see what happens, like once you watch for good, right? And then I want you to go back and rewatch the first one again, because you're going to see all the things that are showing like little foreshadowing moments that you miss because you don't know what happens, and you're going to see it and be like, oh shit, like all this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm really excited about. These two things being, you know, the Lord of the Rings style, like we're going to film these together so we can really make stuff work when you go back. I mean, that was another big running joke in the commentary, is that both Cynthia and Ariana just be like, oh, I love that Easter egg. That's a great Easter egg. Yeah. No spoilers. That's a good Easter egg. Like just them like
there's a lot.
Every scene like being like, no, wait, don't point that out. You don't want to spoil that. Yeah. You know, like
there's literally one in the very, very first scene. There's one.
Yeah, that was like they're like going through the thing, you know, and then seeing the hat, and it's just like, oh, there's 2 Easter eggs. Oh, there's another Easter egg.
Yeah, there's so many. In that one scene alone, there's so many. It's crazy.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh man. God, I just love Popular. That's all it's just such a fun song.
And now Steven will perform Popular.
Popular. More. I just love the way she goes, more. Also the part when she looks, it's only in the, you know, it's not in the like one on the soundtrack version, but where she looks in the mirror and she's like,
She's like, hello.
Cynthia was like, what is this voice you're doing? You only do it for this one moment in the entire movie. She's like, I'm obsessed. Yeah, they were both equally gushing about each other the whole time.
Yeah.
It truly was like there are moments where they like the commentary like cuts out and you're like, I'm like, I wonder what they were like cutting, you know? Because you can't, when you're doing like a full length commentary, you can't cut, you just have to cut the space out, you know? So you're like, what did they say there? Was it just like a sneeze, or was it like them like doing inside joke friend stuff that they like were probably like, take that out, you know?
Yeah.
Because there was stuff like that, you know, where they're just reminiscing about life on set and being like, both of them especially loving their time at Shiz, because it was such a like those sets and everything, and like it really like
so
I could
cool.
imagine if you're like living there for weeks, that it feels like that's like where you live, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, we live at Shiz, these like gorgeous sets, like
literally gorgeous.
Full. I mean, it seems like some of the biggest set. Like,
I mean, they built real sets for that, right?
Yeah.
I know there's like some CGI stuff.
Well, that was another annoying thing. Like, I mean,
or not CGI, but like green screen.
Yeah. Well, that was like a thing going into the movie that again, like, just, you know, I didn't really go into my experience, but I mean, I guess you can kind of tell from what we've been saying, but like going into the announcement, you know, again, this is part of the Universal verse, you know, like, look, Jonathan Bailey, Jeff Goldblum, they're both in Jurassic movies. So, it all. But it was one of those things where I would like start to see the trailers for it, and I was just like, wow, this looks like really super CGI. And I think,
oh my God, everyone thought that, and I was like, these are real fucking sets.
Yeah, well, but yeah, I think it was. But the trailer, I think, like I don't know, the trailer like almost had too much of it, and then when you actually watch the movie, you're like, well, no, it's just artfully done. Like once you're seeing it like in context, like the big train, and that's real.
Even
and,
like I had people that I know that were like, oh, that movie was just like so bad I couldn't even watch it because like the CGI, and I was like, those sets were literally all real. Like the whole school was real, like was built. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, the only like major CGI stuff is kind of like the animals, but I mean, it's also like it's. But
I thought they looked pretty good,
story.
To be honest.
No, yeah,
I didn't have an issue at all with the animals.
No. I mean, yeah, I think it's.
I remember. Okay, I will say that when we were first watching it, I got nervous because Dulcibert, I thought that CGI was not very well, so I was like, ooh. What is this movie about? What's about to happen right now? And I was getting a little nervous. Yeah. I did go into the movie worried.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to hate it.
Really?
So I was really worried.
Yeah. See, I came into it really just like no expectations. And I think when we're talking about audiences, I went with my friend Z, and she's like a big fan of the musical, but like also in that way where I think like you, where like wants to sit back and enjoy it, doesn't want to like sing the first time, like wants to absorb it the first time.
Yeah, when we go together, I am making sure I'm going to announce to everyone we're with, no speaking, no commentary, no singing, no talking, no nothing.
Greetings, Regal Long Beach. We are excited to have you here for Wicked for Good. Yeah, okay, let's say.
Now shut the fuck up.
Now shut up. Ball gown. I'll disappear.
No, I'm serious though. Like I will. Luckily, we're going at 9 a.m. So hopefully, people will be respectful and not annoying. But I will lose my mind.
You're all on watch.
You are. I will make sure of
on
it.
notice.
Yeah.
But the only moment in that part one, that first of this screening. And again, I know who Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel are, and I knew that they were in Wicked, but I had never seen it or seen anything of it. Like maybe I'd vaguely heard Popular at some point in Defying Gravity, but that was the one moment in the movie where like the crowd was like, wow. The Regal Sherman Oaks just like lost their mind.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh, okay, I'm in a theater with like respectful theater people.
Yeah.
But because it was like it was like a Monday afternoon.
That's the best way to go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And so I ended up seeing it 3 times in theaters.
I saw it 3 times in theaters.
Yeah.
But I think I've seen it. I want to say I've seen it a total of probably like 15 times.
Already. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess I've now seen it 5 times. Yeah. 5 times.
I just love it.
No, that's the thing too, when you're saying about the length thing, like it's so watchable. Mm-hmm. Like you can really just like throw on any bit, like
Dancing Through Life.
Even though it's a 2 hour and 45-minute movie.
Yeah, but you can just throw it on and just like, I don't know, sing the songs.
Yeah.
Listen, dance around. Like I've done that. I put it on one time when I was just like trying to clean my house, and I was just like dancing around.
Dancing through life, cleaning my bathroom.
Scrubbing the toilets.
So that they are clean. Nothing matters. Shit, nothing matters. That's you making your bed. You're like, why do I have to do this every day? I just get back into it.
Literally.
In the movie, like what because, okay, what favorite character, Elphaba, I'm assuming?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I love Elphaba.
Yeah.
My favorite character, I mean, I like them all for such different reasons.
Yeah.
But I'm a Galinda girl.
Yeah.
I love Galinda. I love Fiyero. I don't know if that's just because I want to bang him, but I love Fiyero.
Girl. Look, we did a whole episode about how hot Jurassic Park characters are, and we ended with Jonathan Bailey.
He's so fine. I'm gonna lose my damn.
Wow.
Literally.
Wow.
I'm gonna lose my mind in the second movie, especially if he's shirtless, which I believe he is at some point.
Oof.
Yeah.
Schwitzing in here.
I don't know. I love them all for so many different reasons.
They all just give such really, that was, again, I'm going to keep referring to the commentary. Look, that's what you get here. Like, obviously go and watch the commentary, but
I do want to watch it.
But there is these moments where there is a whole bit, like when Dancing Through Life was happening, where they're like really talking about all of their commitments to these characters, where it's like, yeah, nobody, like, Cynthia was like, yeah, Jonathan doesn't walk like that. Like, that is a walk fully invented for Fiyero.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, Ariana, you don't walk like that at all. Like, with your like toes out. You know what I mean? Like, they're like each character, it's almost, I think Guillermo del Toro said once that like this idea that in movies, like all the characters should have really unique silhouettes, where you're like, if their back was turned to you and you just saw like a silhouette, like you would know who that is. And I feel like, I mean, obviously the musical laid all this groundwork and stuff, but like even in the movie, like everybody feels really unique. And it's kind of nice that the movie doesn't have like 1,000 characters. Mm-hmm. Like obviously you have like Bowen Yang and I can't remember her name, but like, you have like minor characters throughout, but it is cool that this cast is like, it's Elphaba, Glinda, Michelle Yeoh, Mrs. Marble, Mrs. Marble. She's so it's
just like horrible.
Oh, I mean, I just call her mommy.
I mean, that's fair.
I agree. You have
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Like, and then you have Bach Bick. That is such a great moment. I mean, he is kind of the most underrated in the movie. Like, he does a lot of cool stuff, but it is like, he is meant to be just like a character you kind of don't like or feel sorry for.
I mean, my two least favorite characters are Bach and Nessa.
Yeah, I mean,
Nessa, no, fuck Nessa. And I mean, you're going to hate her soon. But,
oh no.
But she's the worst in the first one.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry, you are going to let your fucking sister just embarrass herself in the middle of the dance floor and not even help her or say anything?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. I do like that they aren't making her very redeemable, which I think
she sucks.
And yeah, I'm curious to see how like the Bick and Nessa of it all play. I mean, I obviously have seen Wizard of Bach.
You're so Glinda.
I'm such a Glinda. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that stuff plays out. But I mean, again, they're these supporting roles, but I think they give it enough life, and it's just.
I mean, they're important.
Yeah,
they're essential to moving the plot forward. So I think that's. I mean, maybe not Glinda's two little friends, but.
Yeah, they're there for fun. Okay, we're doing a crown check.
Crown check.
Hat check.
Hat check.
Fit, looking good. Yeah, no, I mean it's cool when a big movie like this could have such a small cast that we're really just focused on them. I mean, and also again this idea of like the movie like weaving in these cunty fascist themes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You have to be cunty. You have to
survive. Like there's
That's
just.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. What about Glinda do you love? Like why does she speak to you?
I mean, I just think, and maybe this is a controversial opinion, I don't know, but not everybody, most people want to be liked.
Yes.
Most people want to be perceived a certain way.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a good glimpse into how, like, when you see someone that is like insanely hot and cool and popular and all the things, I just think it's a good glimpse into knowing like, hey, just because I'm like this at the surface doesn't mean internally that's what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like there's so much more happening. And I think we see that in Glinda.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that to me is such a like, I don't know if it's a modern concept, but that idea of knowing how you're perceived and the way you act is based on how you think others perceive you. And
but then
dance,
of course she's fucking battling with it so much so that she's letting how much she wants to be liked and be popular take over who she really wants to be, which is like crazy.
Yeah, there's so many comments in the commentary where Ariana is like, Glinda's so lost here.
She's so lost. She is.
Just like the level of love and like deep like empathy for her own character is actually kind of
because you know that Glinda admires Elphaba and she's like, I want to be like that. Like I wish that I could do this and not and do the right thing and
and go
with you. but she literally cannot bring herself to do it. Like it's, I don't know, just like watching that ending of her like dealing with that and it just like, because I can relate. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get that.
Yeah. No, that I think that's why, because there is a certain thing where the resilience of Elphaba in a way can be unrelatable to some people depending on how you grew up. Where it's like, if if it's like if you've never had to fight for anything, like you might not know that kind of strength. Like if you've had to prove yourself your whole life, you have a certain level of resilience that like I'm sure Elphaba doesn't want to have, but like at the same time, like you said, Glinda like admires that level of
she's so
integrity.
Jealous.
Like
she's
that level
so
of integrity
of
is so like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it just like, I mean, it's just, she's like, well, I have to be all these things so people can perceive me a certain way. But then her and what she's struggling with is she has no real power.
Yeah.
So like that's fucked up. Like she's like, what the fuck? Like, and I don't know. It just like, and it makes her become the worst version of herself.
Yeah. No, there's just moments throughout where it's like, it just the like, I really love in stories when people can play pathetic really well.
Yeah.
Because that's such a hard, like, because you're a real person and you're playing pretend. But it's, it's like how like people like Brad Dourif and the guy from Silence of the Lambs, like Ted Levine, like they're like the absolute sweetiest sweetie pies playing the most horrible villains on screen, because I think they like can allow themselves to like tap into like an ugly thing. And I feel like Ariana's so good at like when Mrs. Morble like says like you're gonna be, and and she's like, oh, me, and it's like it's when you wave at somebody and they like when you wave back at somebody but they were waving at somebody behind you. Like that's so much of Galinda like at the start of this story. And like you're just like, but then we live in a world where like people don't want to confront all that, and so it's moments with even just that I think it's really sweet and funny when like when Elphaba is like correcting her grammar.
Yes.
Like there's almost like it's just their connection is like there's no keeping up of appearances, that was something Cynthia and Ariana said in the commentary too, that when after the Ozdust and they're both like, okay, we're best friends now, like you tell me a secret, all this stuff, like the vibe almost is that like Glinda's never had a real conversation before, like a real genuine
she's never gotten deep.
Like it, but it's that thing, like you're saying, it's like she could go there, but she won't let her, and that's like Fiyero as well too. But he's more like, I on the way here, I tweeted, Glinda smokes but doesn't want anyone to know. You know what I mean? Like that's Galinda. That's Glinda. Yeah. Whereas like Fiyero is like, yeah, I smoke. Like there's so many million things that could kill you in life. Like what's one more thing? Like who cares? Like let me enjoy my,
During the Oz's ballroom scene, which one is I remember when Fiyero and Galinda are talking when Elphaba's dancing, and one of them says like, everyone cares like what other people think about them.
Yes,
Which one says that?
I think it was. Oh, I just literally watched it
this
morning.
Can't remember.
Or last night.
I think it was Galinda who says that.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, everyone cares what people think about her.
Because Fiyero was like, what is she doing out there? She's mad. Like, you got to give her credit. She's like, she doesn't give a twat.
Yeah.
She doesn't give a twit about what people think.
Yeah. And she goes, everyone cares what people think. Yeah.
He's like, oh no, don't break the seal. Mm-hmm. Again, everyone is like, must stay clean, must not let the demons in. Yeah. Like, intrusive thoughts,
But then we saw, sorry to interrupt you, we saw in the trailer where ball gown, where Fiyero and Glinda are having a conversation, and he's like, she's like, I can't remember exactly the words, but he says like, well, we know someone who, who
wouldn't give into this temptation.
Yeah,
or something
and he's like,
that.
well, we know someone who, or something, or you know who wouldn't. Ooh. So he's always kind of doing that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Burn.
So it's like he's always kind of showing how much he admires Elphaba.
Yeah. No, yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, again, even like when they're at the train station and it's like Fiyero's totally catatonic. Like Elphaba has like ruined his life, you know? Because once you've like touched on these existential things. Like you can't go back to it. You can't pretend, it's, it's like the Matrix, it's like some people want like ignorance is bliss, but it's like once you get a taste, you're just like, I can't go back to that,
That's right.
Unless you get lobotomy.
That's true.
Or sorry, up the nose. No, I was going to say, because we touched on it earlier, but I love how do we do that?
Oh, like the little dance that they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Yeah.
We should probably learn it.
I know. Well,
I just know this part.
Yeah. I love that whole part. I think it's such a weird thing, but like, I don't know, like you can feel all the emotion in what's going on. I don't know. It's such a fun little creative, but also like in a big blockbuster movie, like a big $200 million movie. I like that this scene of like two people genuinely connecting is just kind of this like awkward, slow, like peacocking, weird dance.
I think that's
thing.
why people didn't like it, because it was kind of awkward to watch, but I feel like I don't know. That's why I liked it.
That's
why I liked it.
Part of it, because you're just like, and then, Bowen and the other person are like, what are you doing? Like, but you're so mad at everybody when they all start doing it. And you're like, all of you fuckers were making fun of her a second ago. And now you're like joining in. Mm-hmm. Like so much of our society does that.
Followers.
Yeah. Like so much of our society does that, where we like hate somebody. And then later we're like, oh, that person was, the reason why Sarah Michelle Gellar was like, thought of as this bitch or whatever, it's because like Joss Whedon was like being shitty to her, like on the set of Buffy, like being like, oh, she demands respect or whatever. Ugh, God, what a diva, like so much, we all hated Jar Jar Binks as a kid, and now we like love him.
Well, he still annoys me, but it's fine.
But like, but it's that thing where everybody like vilified the actor, and now everyone's like, ooh, sorry for that, like that's why I really responded to that whole sequence, the Oz duet. Like it's just such a microcosm of like our world,
I love it.
Like, are you going to be that person making fun of somebody and then later join in the dance? Like, ugh, gross.
Or are you going to just step up? Yeah. Are you going to just step up and be the first person to be like, you know what? Hello.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone else. Let's not care. Like, I'm going to be here with you. Yeah. We're dancing, you guys.
I know. Yeah. What is this gonna? Does it look more awkward, or is it gonna sound more awkward?
Just like the Ozdust ballroom scene.
Look, we're method.
That's right.
I have no idea how long we've been going, but I'm having a blast.
Over an hour.
Oh, we have? Yeah. Oh my God. I could go on forever. I'm trying to think what else we could talk about. I mean, again, I could talk about this. Look, we're trying to do what Blank Check does, where they try and do a podcast episode that's longer than the movie.
Ah, yes. It'll be 3 hours long.
Yes.
Actually, no, we got to make it 7 hours long because it has to be longer than both movies.
Well, we are going to come back to talk Wicked for good.
Yes.
But not in costume, I don't think.
I'm so excited.
I mean, who knows? But
you know what? Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. We'll just go to Wicked for good dressed like this.
I would. You think I won't?
Shout out to Sam Maggs, incredible author, writer, and they took me to go see Barbie, and I was in the like not houndstooth, but what's the other, the square pink.
Like the picnic dress?
Yes, the picnic dress.
Love that one.
Whatever that material is called. I wore that
so cute.
To go see Barbie. It was so much fun, but it was also like, you're watching a movie and want to be comfortable. So it's hard to watch a movie in costume or go to a concert in costume. But
yeah, that's true.
But
I want to be cozy. Maybe I'll get like a cute Wicked sweatshirt or something.
Yes, exactly.
To wear. Yeah.
I just wear, I just like rip the bottom off. So it's just
we
like
should
a
just
skirt.
find like really cute, like Elphaba and Galinda like tops or something.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
That'd be
Okay. We'll update you because this is coming out at the beginning of November, and then that'll come out after the movie.
Yeah, and we're going to see the movie together on the 22nd.
Yes. Saturday morning.
Yes.
Saturday
morning, bright and early.
For a 3-hour movie. Actually, I didn't do the math. Is because I think you sent me a thing of like the total of Wicked is going to be like 6 or 7 hours or something.
I think. Well, I'm the first part and the second part together.
Yeah, together. But I didn't do the like 5 seconds of elementary math to be like, is the second part going to be shorter?
I think it.
I love your nails,
is.
like perfect.
I know. How long is Wicked for good? Okay, let's see. 2 hours and 18 minutes. So it's 22 minutes shorter than the first film.
But I think that makes sense. Or, I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, I do know things, but I'm not articulating them out loud because I don't want to like settle on them in my mind.
I'm going to be so sad because after the first one, which was 2 hours and 40 minutes, obviously, I was like, it's over? Like, I wanted more.
No, I mean, that's what's so insane. Like, there are so many movies that are like shorter than this that feel interminable. And like the fact that this movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes, 2 hours, 40 minutes or whatever, like it really goes by. Like I started it last night. Like I didn't finish it before I went to bed. I basically watched like the they find out that obviously the Wizard of Oz is behind all of the, the animal caging and destruction and the fascism going on.
And there's bad man.
Nothing really bad. That part I saved for this morning. But like, because I did start at like 11 o'clock at night. It's just like, shit, I have to watch the whole thing. And I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to save Defying Gravity for the morning. It'll really like pump me up.
Yes.
Western sky.
So good.
All of us. Okay, now I'm just doing.
I think you want to sing karaoke, Wicked karaoke.
Oof.
I think you want to.
Ooh, God, I have not thought about that. Because I guess I haven't. Yeah, I've maybe done karaoke once or twice, but that bar near me, Roguelike, they do karaoke like every Tuesday and Thursday, I think. And
we might have to make a trip over there.
It's been like super eclectic. Like it truly is like the I'll make a man out of you, be a man.
Hell
you
yeah.
must, like that is that and the Pokemon theme song will like light up the club like for millennials. But and then there was also like Alanis Morissette, You Oughta Know, and there was like a chapel, right? Like it was just the most.
I've sang that at karaoke before.
Like a Black Hole Sun, like it was true. Like I love my new neighborhood because it's like just the most eclectic, interesting. I mean, look, there's burlesque, there's Dungeons and Dragons, like it's so much fun.
I love it.
And there's a Wicked house.
There's a Wicked house.
So
they decorated for Halloween all Wicked, and it's so cool.
Yes. So yeah, by the time this comes out,
you better go to that house, I swear.
Just me in the dress, like lurking around.
Please.
Like, ball gown.
If you don't go to that house, I'm going to be so mad at you.
No, I'm definitely going into the house. Sorry, crown check. Thank you so much, Amanda. This has been so much fun.
Thank you, Galinda.
Thank you so much, Elphaba. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me.
Hold my finger.
Holding space. Where can people follow you, find you, all the things?
I don't know why every time someone asks me that, I'm like, what? Who? Where? Me?
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yes, I am Drinking the Kool-Aid pod on Instagram, as well as my personal account, Amanda Show. But just follow my podcast, Drinking the Kool-Aid podcast, on all platforms wherever you listen to podcasts. dtkpod.com.
Ball gown.
Ball gown.
Stephen Ray Morse on all the things. This is See Wicked Right. Obviously, the Back to School series is still going on, so be sure to check out all my interviews with lovely scientists who are doing science and not magic. I know it's a little ironic sitting here.
I was going to say, I am the farthest thing from a scientist that has ever existed, so...
It's real magic. That's what science is.
Exactly.
Etsy.com/shop/See Jurassic Right for all the Jurassic June merch from Andrea Ciofalo. You know what? We're just going to hold more space until next time. Ball gown.
Ball gown.
my
I'm
gosh.
ready. Why are you nervous?
I feel beautiful.
You are.
Hey, everyone. This is... Wait, hold on. I just literally went...